What's up, YouTube? It's a Gemini again, and I've been leveling up this character casually after it died in Beyond. I am now level 94, and I upgraded some of the gear pieces from before just to see, its potential. And overall, it's been very, very fun. I haven't had, this much fun in a long time. But I'm gonna mouse over some of the pieces that I bought. I bought this pair on Hardcore League, and actually I bought this from Beyond for 2 exalts, and then I ripped it to standard. It didn't have cold damage, it just had 4 properties. I exalted, YOLO exalted, cold damage, and then I Elrion mod for 2% life leech. The belt is still the same from Beyond. The boots I did purchase for 100 exalts. This was purchased on standard. Since these are outdated and overshadowed by much more perfect boots, I was able to get it at a much cheaper rate. I believe the rate for mirror is 180 exalts to 185, and then the mirror fees are like 25 for boots. So I saved 100 exalts not mirroring something else, but I got something very, very good. It's tier 1 all mods, and resistances are very, very nice. This ring I believe is the same from Beyond. This one I purchased for about an exalt and a half. I think it was a pretty good deal. Attack speed, accuracy, life, lightning resistance, and life leech, all which I need, with the lightning resistances helping counteract lightning coil. The helmet never changed, and the weapon is still the same. I did end up mirroring a necklace. This is a legacy amulet. Very, very, very good. And I paid, I think it was Ventor. He owns this actual amulet. This was able to let me push the limit of this character. I'm still using a 5-link heavy strike because I still need the curse slot for enfeeble. The gems, they were hit or miss after I evolved orbed them. I'm not using like super buff crit gem, but it's overall pretty good. 2020s finally maxed those out. As far as the tree from the original video, I did end up finally getting up to cruelty. So I think previously we made it around here to get the life regeneration per endurance charge and then the stamina buff. Also, we ended up getting these 2 radius nodes, which I find very, very useful, and this power charge duration. So it helps the continuity of charges, and it makes the character feel a lot better. If I were to keep on going to level 100, probably what I would look to do is go down strength, executioner, go for that last endurance charge vigor, maybe even get to berserking. Or another option would be to go Path of the Warrior. All very, very good options. I had a lot of fun doing dual bosses with courtyards, with Vala Mortal Call, Molten Shell, a bunch of tricks up my sleeves. I did a lot of Palace Dominus runs. I don't think I skipped any of them. They were all, some of them took more than one Vala Mortal Call, so I ended up rushing to the boss. But we're gonna celebrate victory lap as this
Thanks for watching.
build concludes. I'm going to do a little flicker strike variation, and then I'm going to kind of take him apart a little bit and tune him more towards PvP. And we'll do some of that theory crafting on stream. You'll have to catch it when I go live. And let's do this victory lap in this plateau just to see how much the area affects both the heralds, the leap slamming, the sweep. It feels very, very good. Oh, and we ended up getting a Zana in this map. So the DPS numbers are quite good. If you look, with 5 power charges, I have 115k, 115.5, and a 44.3 sweep. Let's go ahead and pick up the rustic sashes. All in all, probably one of the most fun characters I've ever played. I put it up there with my Wander, the fun factor. Did this cost a lot? I mean, yes. Could you do this at a smaller scale? Yes. but I wanted to push this build to the limit. That's why I ended up buying those mirrored boots and mirrored amulet. That amulet is very versatile too, so if I want to play a crit arrow character, I'll be able to do that, which I plan on doing with the PvP you know, build. But those heralds are very, very big now compared to when what it was on Beyond. I have that extra 8%. I have a corrupted increased area of effect. It just so happens that this map has a lot of easy mobs. I wish it had a little bit harder stuff, but whatever, we'll take Goatmen, I guess. Flicker Strike version, it's most likely going to use just Flicker Strike and Blood Rage. I will have to tie in Blood Rage into the build. So that's going to probably drop some colors in the staff itself. I don't know if I want to go 6-link Flicker or 5-link, because it's going to be really hard to get a lot of greens and stuff in my staff. And I don't know how much I want to spend, but we'll see. We'll make it happen. That leap slam is just leaping into a pack and then just watching it's only tied to faster attacks too. There's no melee physical, increased crit damage. I mean, it still scales off of, you know, all my nodes, but it could be even harder. Oh, we got a shipyard off the boss. Pretty nice. Pretty stando. And by the way, if you guys are interested in PvPing or trying to learn HLD scene, I am doing as much as I can with this particular character to explain what I'm doing, how I'm adjusting, and what you can do to improve. So if you want to fight or duel, you know, friendly match, it's not like for bragging rights or anything. I can tell you some of my weaknesses are spell damage casters, and another one of my weaknesses are flicker strikers. Although I'm physical immune, they still do a lot of added damage as elements through hatred, added fire, or heralds. So it does make them very, very difficult because they're so quick. They can get really good hits on me before Immortal Call is put up. And even with Immortal Call, they still penetrate at a very, very successful rate. Let's go ahead and keep going. Hopefully one day the staves will drop in price and you'll be able to afford one too. I predict once the leagues merge between Rampage and Standard and Beyond and Hardcore, that the prices will drop because a lot of people own the staff but don't actually use it, and they only have it because of the challenges. Alright, so which place did we forget? Alright, this place. I never was successful in corrupting a 2023 Immortal Call. If you were able to get your hands on one, I do have one on Rampage, but I can't use it right now. I would, as it was stand, it would be a 24-second Immortal Call with 7 charges with only a level 4 enhance. Now, if I were to corrupt these gloves and get +1, that would make my enhance level 5, which would make it even more insane. Oh, this is another purchase that I made. I bought this for 40 exalts. So this gem is quite expensive, but it, you know, it gives you that extra edge, gives you a little bit more quality of life when navigating with this character, and gives you longer duration both in Mortal Call and Vol Immortal Call. I hope you guys like this video. I really enjoyed playing this character, and if you guys have any questions, feel free to drop them in this YouTube video or ask me in stream live when I go live. Alright, thank you guys. Feel free to hit the like and subscribe button. See you guys later. Peace.